We're going to talk about Mercury in a relationship and what does that mean when you are in a relationship and you have casted a divisional chart or a Davidson chart or a compatibility. I think it's really important on what does that mean in a relationship, and I'm going to break it down for you, so stay tuned. Hi, so this video we're going to be talking about Mercury in a relationship. So if you didn't know that you can cast a Davidson chart or a composition chart or in the Vamcha as well. So I want to make it clear that those are the chart and you want to know what Mercury means and what it actually represents. If you don't know who I am, I'm Sindy V King. I'm a creator of Calling My King. I help women to create lasting love through Vedic astrology, neuroscience, and transactional analysis so that she becomes the queen of love. I want to welcome you if you're new, and if you're my new subscriber, thank you so much. And if you are my subscriber and you're coming back, welcome. I want to describe what a Mercury represents and when it's not healthy, what does it looks like as well. So let's break it down specifically. You already know that there's two rulers to Mercury. It's Gemini and Virgo. It just means that it's really pure, so detail oriented, and the way or the style how you communicate is a big factor. So if you didn't know, Mercury also represents how you think and the style of the communication. So that's focusing on how it sounds or how resourceful the information is, how reliable the information is. Articulate your communication like logically or sensitive manners. So how do you communicate per se in the relationship? So that Gemini is all about being clever, so being witty as well. So communication is very quick. When it comes to Virgo, the communication with Virgos, it's all about information. Just know that it's also a ruler between the 3rd and the 6th house. So the 3rd house, again, is how the form of a communication. It could be call, it could be text. The 6th house is about daily routine, daily habits, and again, Mercury's ability for you to learn as well. When I see this in a relationship chart, you have to be able to be friendly. Mercury's about, Gemini is very playful. It has to be how friendly you are in a relationship. So when people are looking in the relationship or are looking from outside from in, they want to see how great of a communicator are you. Are you guys having a positive communication? Everything's clear, very concise. The information is very resourceful. Communication is so important in a relationship. If you don't have this down, the relationship will break down. And there is ways to do it as well. And it depends on the type of temperament that happens as an individual. When we look at the relationship chart, we want to be able to see how well you look like from an outsider. Do you guys communicate really well? Are you guys friendly to each other? Or do you guys give information that is very knowledgeable? Are you guys very playful as well? So, and I think comedy has to do with the Gemini is being witty. I know witty could come off very like slimy, like a joke, but it's very offensive. But it could come off very intelligent, right? Do you guys come off as a couple of really intelligent? How brilliant you guys both are. Just remember when, if we look at the sign Virgo is really all about how she innocently communicate the information. When we look at a Virgo, it's a little girl communicating. She doesn't come off very aggressive. She's very innocent when she's delivering her information. She really put it into layman's term, right? So, and I think that's where we get caught up with our communications style, how we sound, tone, pitch, all that is factored in. So the relationship never feel like they're dominating each other, right? they just come off as very smooth, very cohesive, very parallel in a way, like the Gemini is. So when I see this in a relationship, that's what you call a healthy communication. When it's not healthy, let me tell you this. There could be frustration, there could be miscommunication, there's timing of the message, it doesn't get proper deliver. So receiving, it really breaks down the relationship. So just remember this. One aspect doesn't mean be all and end all. And again, if you have a strong Mercury within yourself, that means you as a person who's strive for knowledge and wants to learn, then you know what? There is an opportunity to improve the type of communication that you can have in a relationship with your friend, partner, boss, whoever that you are in a relationship with. It doesn't always have to be romantic, but it's really important to get it down so that you are clear on what the information being translated to. You don't want to be in a place where it feels like you're a waste of time, things are going in cycles, another one. So you're repeating yourself, but you're not being heard still. It's a waste of time of arguing. So that means you have to extend your vocal to a higher pitch. And it becomes more like your animal instinct is popping out. So then you're injecting your Mars to be in there in the part of the communication. And at the end of the day, it's very exhausting. Yes. So when misinformation, miscommunication, misunderstanding, this is a very tragic place to be in, especially if an outsider looking in, they're giving you feedback, hey, like you guys are not communicating clearly. Well, what can we do? Yes, there's something that's called transactional analysis. It's the quickest fix. It's the shortest route, and you find out exactly what you need to say, and it could be very scripted in a way, but then it has to be very clear. And feedback is really important too. I really hope that I have broken down what Mercury will represent in a relationship chart. Just remember this, that one aspect or one planet per se is not a deal breaker. There is always a will, there's always a way. So you just need to find the right astrologer or counselor to help you go through this. Again, being resourceful. And you can actually overcome things or have a little breaking steps so that you don't feel overwhelmed about the situation or the information that you've been received. So I really hope this has helped you and encouraged you to keep on learning. And thank you so much for joining me in my channel. Link a playlist about other planets as well that I have done in the past. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Look, if you're serious about being fearless in love and ready to be treated like a queen, links is down below to book a time. I got over 100 videos on YouTube and I post new videos every week. So make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You get notified when new videos goes live. If your friend is actually stuck in love, share and like my video. I do take requests on topics and answer your burning question about your relationship. So just leave a comment down below. Otherwise, see you in the next video.